Hello everybody, welcome back to the KotLC Fanbase, and today there are 2 more days till KotLC Stellarlune, so I have to post another KotLC Stellarlune's video. We're going to be going over a bunch of different KotLC theories today about what you guys think is going to happen in the next KotLC book. But before we get into all the awesome theories that you guys have, make sure to drop a like if you have been enjoying all the different KotLC theories videos that I have dropped this past month. I've just been very excited for this next book and just can't wait to read it. Also, comment down below any theories that you have for the book. I mean, I know it's coming up really soon. I want to hear all your guys' different theories. If you want to drop some last minute theories in the comments, I'll definitely make sure to read them. And guys, subscribe down below. We are trying to get to 13,000 subscribers, so if you guys could help us out and help us get there, that would be amazing. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. Alright, this first one is by Kendall Mills, and this person says, I think that Lord Cassius is going to have a redemption arc that includes him being a crucial step to finding Keefe. I also think that we'll find Keefe pretty early into the book and spend the rest figuring out his powers. Then at the end, he will have to use his powers to save everybody. Also, I think he's going to be captured by the Neverseen at one point. Well, I think that this is a great theory, especially if you guys have read the first 3 chapters of Unlocked. There are officially 3 chapters out there, which we have seen Lord Cassius in. I don't want to spoil too much if you haven't read it, but Lord Cassius is definitely going to play a plot in the next book. We're definitely going to see that. Now, to go on your point about finding Keefe early into the book, I think that this is unlikely. I think that finding Keefe is going to be a huge part of the book itself. I don't think they're going to find it early on. They have truly no idea where Keefe is, but I think they're going to be trying to scrounge for clues, try to investigate, try to find something that links Keefe to a location. But it's definitely going to be very hard for the Black Swan to find Keefe. And imagine if the Black Swan doesn't find Keefe, then the Neverseen will, which will make it even harder to find Keefe. But I do agree, if the Black Swan or the Neverseen find Keefe, we're going to definitely see both of them trying to figure out how to use Keefe's power to their advantage. Because before the huge battle between the Black Swan and the Neverseen, both sides definitely want, you know, the most advantage they can get from each and every member of their team. So if the Black Swan can get Keefe, that would be huge for them. So yes, I think that Keefe could be captured by the Neverseen, but I just think that both sides are going to be looking for Keefe. I think it's going to be an all-out scavenger hunt, so I'm very excited for that. Thank you for your theory. Let's get on to the next. Alright, this next theory is by Councillor Sophie Elizabeth Foster, and this person says, I really like KOTLC, but I feel like it focuses too much on the love triangle between Sophie, Keefe, and Fitz, and not enough on the Neverseen and the Black Swan. A nice but tragic way to end this series would be to have Keefe and Fitz die to save Sophie's life, and have Sophie's realize she loves them both. Then Sophie can become a counselor and never marry and honor them, and to change the rules of the Lost Cities and make it a better place. Well, this is something that I very much agree in. I'm with you on that. The love triangle is a little bit too much focused on. I mean, even in Legacy's book cover, it's all about this love triangle, and there's just so much drama, and it's causing the Black Swan a lot of harm, this love triangle. I wouldn't mind it to be gone. It's not why I read KOTLC. I guess it's a bonus, but once you start focusing too much on something that's like more of a side plot, it definitely takes away from the main plot, the Black Swan versus Neverseen, the cool abilities, all the cool stuff that I want to see. It definitely takes a part of. But yeah, I do like your theory. I mean, I do think that somebody's going to die. I mean, this is a huge battle. There's going to be battle wounds, battle scars. At least one person's going to be affected, maybe wounded, injured, killed, something like that. And if Fitz and Keefe were to sacrifice themselves or something like that, it would just show that both Keefe and Fitz had a lot of love towards Sophie. So, hey, I don't know. But if that did happen, Keefe and Fitz, you know, both died, and then Sophie became a counselor. I think that would be actually a really cool way to end the series. Like, Sophie's like in this position of power to like start affecting change in the Lost Cities, because Sophie knows so much about what she needs to change. I think that Sophie could really help it out. That was a cool theory. I definitely agree with you. I know a lot of people do really like the love triangle, but I'm on the side of it where it's like, you know, I feel like they could take it out. I feel like it's not a necessity to the series. It just takes away from the main plot. So thank you. Let's get on to the next. Alright, this next one's by 6 of Crows, and this person says, I think that Sophie's friends are all going to turn on her. We see in Lynn's short story that they are already doubting her and criticizing her leadership. I think that this will lead to Sophie feeling isolated and alone, hence her even bigger desire to find Keefe. Also, I hope Sophie continues or writes the Ballad of Bo and Roe as a joke, especially since Roe is probably going to serve as her bodyguard. Bingo, I think that is also going to happen as well, because really, what is Roe going to do right now when Keefe is just off of nowhere? I mean, Roe is going to have to try and find Keefe because that's her main job, but who to protect at the main time? Sophie's probably going to be protected by Roe. So I definitely agree with you on that last point, but I love how you talked about this Lynn short story because there's definitely a lot of distrust and like kind of maybe a little bit of betrayals that could happen inside of the Black Swan circle, because we've got this huge situation with Glimmer and Tam kind of being untrusted by Lynn, Morella, Bianna. I have no idea. There's so many of those girls that were just talking in Lynn's short story. If you haven't read it, we did upload it on our channel, so make sure you go check out Lynn's short story. But yeah, just to summarize, I mean, Lynn was just really did not trust Glimmer, and she was starting to get angry at Tam and the other members of the Black Swan that they were really trustworthy of Glimmer. Even though Glimmer did show them to the Neverseen storage house, they just still can't trust Glimmer. That could cause a little bit of arguments in the Black Swan, and I don't think that all of Sophie's friends are going to leave her. I think that's probably impossible because they all rallied around Sophie. They all want what's best for Sophie, but I mean, could definitely be a change within like how everyone loves each other in the Black Swan. This argument between Lynn and Glimmer could really spiral out of control. So they definitely need to find Keefe, and they definitely need to patch up some iffy stuff that's happening there. But I love the theory. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, this last theory is a long one, but I really wanted to include it because it is such a great theory. So this one's by Amadeus, and this person says, Alden is going to reveal himself as a bad guy. He has been in on it since the beginning because he groomed Fitz for this, which is why Fitz always has thought a bit more about himself, and Alden will reveal what the backer legacy is. I also feel like Lady Gisela asked Alden to outbond with Keefe, since it was probably apparent at an early age that Lord Cassius was not going to be a positive influence on his son. Maybe this is why Fitz and Keefe are best friends, so that Alden could be around Keefe more and create a father-son relationship, therefore being able to manipulate Keefe whenever needed, sort of like an emergency plan for Gisela, in case she needs Keefe to fall into a plan, and nothing she sets up is working. Alden can come and play the "you're like a son to me" role, so Keefe could be easily manipulated. Just like in flashback when Alden tells Keefe to let Fitz and Sophie be together, this could also be why Fitz and Sophie were ever together. It's always been a bit weird when we think about when Fitz started crushing on Sophie. When exactly did it start? Bianna had said it was way back in the book Neverseen, but that Fitz didn't realize it until then, and that he had been in love with Sophie since the beginning, which I don't buy. He even states that he saw her as a little sister in the first book. Could this be that Alden was grooming him behind the scenes? That he wanted his son and Sophie to be close so that Alden himself could always keep tabs on Sophie? I mean, Alden already does secret stuff with Black Swan. Most of it we don't know about. For all we know, Alden sneaks off to the Neverseen. He also always knows what Sophie's up to and what her plans are. Why? Either Fitz tells him about it in passing, or he's part of the plan. It's all too easy. Plus, Alden hasn't been as present in the last few books. Have you guys noticed that? I feel like he's going to make a big comeback. Shannon is up to something. Wow, just a tremendous theory. I really do think now that Alden is evil. I don't really have to explain this theory that much. All I can say is that I agree. There's something shady with the backer legacy. There's just something shady with all this stuff that you mentioned. Hey, I think Alden is a little bit manipulative, especially when you gave the example that when Alden told Keefe to stop trying to go after Sophie because Fitz was, there was just a lot of stuff that seems very manipulative of Alden, and just letting Alvar back into his home. I mean, maybe Alden could be a part of the Neverseen. I never really fully trusted Alden, so this is just a tremendous theory. Like, I think it's really tremendous. I think it's a great theory. It would be a great plot twist to actually see, because I mean, that would be crazy. We have, you know, one person of Keefe's family in the Neverseen and one person in Fitz's. But yeah, that is the last theory of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed all the theories. I thought a lot of them were great, and there are so many more. If you guys want to like just read through theories, there is so many more on the community post I posted. You guys can check out all the different theories that were considered for this video. But again, thank you everyone for posting your theories, but let's get into the outro. Alright, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed all the different theories inside of this video. I definitely did. And also just thank you for everyone who actually commented a theory on the community post that I sent out. I really appreciate all you guys trying to get a chance to get into the videos. But yeah, make sure to drop a like. Stellarlune is coming, and we gotta show support as KOTLC fans for the new book, so definitely drop a like if you guys are excited for the new book. Also, comment down below any theories that you have. You know, you got 2 days left. Drop a theory down below and see if it actually happens inside the book series. And lastly guys, make sure to subscribe down below. We only know that around 25% of you guys are actually subscribed to the channel. 75% of you are not subscribed, so please go down below and check if you're subscribed. It would really help us a lot. And remember, we have a TikTok link down in the description, and we have channel memberships, merchandise. We have a lot of cool stuff if you want to check it out. But this was awesome from the KOTLC Fanbase. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.